Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's
Distinct beats.
try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's...
Hey. You heard? You know how this goes. Before we get started, please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you have any branding deal, business opportunity, email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. Episode 52, we in the building.
Dang, 52.
Yes. That's a whole year worth of content y'all got to listen to. You heard?
Yeah. Gotta do it.
Come on now. All right, you know how this goes. Weekly check-in. What's going on with you, brother? How was your Thanksgiving and all that good stuff?
It was cool. I mean, this was like the first Thanksgiving I didn't really do like the big family thing. It was just me and Shorty and the dog just relaxing. Told everybody on the phone, but it's like, I don't know. It just didn't feel like, as an adult, it has a different meaning to it. You want the good eats, but it's like, you more happy just to be home and not have to do nothing. You feel me?
That's offending.
And I'm like, I don't have kids yet, so I'm not really pressed to do the whole, it's just like build your own traditions. I don't really want to, be up under somebody or somebody else's spot, make a quick little drive by here or there. But for the most part, I just was in my space and it was just so tranquil and it was so relaxing. Like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but I know like I had a good time to rest and we in the stretch before Christmas break. So I'm excited. But I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Just, we still in the Matrix. We out here. We trying to crack codes. What's good with you? How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, I'll definitely understand what you mean. Like, I don't really like doing a big family gathering either. I did some community service. Shout out to the Fall Rockaway Council Greek for doing their little Thanksgiving service in Fall Rock, Queens. You already know the vibes.
Shout out to The Rock.
But yeah, to be honest with you, Caribbean don't really do no big things like that too. We don't even eat like the food that people ready to eat. Cause I know I had turkey, but it wasn't like the regular turkey that, unusual people eat.
Like turkey grilled or something like that.
Yeah. And we had the mac and cheese and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I appreciate it. Had a Friendsgiving yesterday, which was fire. Shout out to whoever made the food. Shout out to, actually shout out to one of our supporters, Kanye, you feel me? Her birthday is coming up this week though. I mean, by the time this episode it was her birthday. Happy birthday too, because she a big supporter. She out here copping the merch and also about to subscribe to the Patreon, which you should all be doing if you're listening to the platform right now. We drop merch Black Friday, man.
100%, definitely did. It's out there. It's out. You're gonna see us wearing it. It's supposed to be the only hoodie I wear. Sorry, other black vendors.
Come on now. And we also going to add some new collections because we also got some feedback for some stuff that not only guys want to see, but also some of the women want to see from us. So, you can be team slick chick or team breezy girl. You feel me? Go cop that cop hoodie. You feel me? You can find all of that in the link in the bio.
Big facts. But yeah, man. It's a good time. What a time to be alive, right?
Yeah, definitely what a time to be alive, especially what's going on.
Yo,
you want to break that news down?
So even holiday weekend not even over. We do have some sad news. We lost another legend in the black community, Virgil Abloh, founder of Offwhite, the first black designer to be the head of Louis Vuitton Men's House. He's suddenly tragically passed away as a result of an ongoing struggle with cancer. He had a very rare form of cancer. He was trying to fight it privately, and unfortunately he lost that battle. So we do really want to send condolences to his family and friends, especially, at this time of the year. No time is a good time to lose a loved one.
Of course.
But then especially get to the holiday seasons and, it's just, it's a double negative. So it gets even worse. He has 2 young kids, a wife, a lot of people in the industry that love him as well.
Of course. They're just showing, outpour of support for him and his family, so shout out to them.
I've never owned an Off-White piece, not for lack of trying, but the boters, they was killing them.
Oh, of course.
But it's like, he did something that was so cool. I think he literally took streetwear from the Supreme era and he modernized it and then made it like all the collaborations, the biggest things we needed to see. And he didn't even do crazy things you really think about. Like he went back to oversizing, the zip ties, little accents that made these traditional pieces stand out so much more. I think that the level that he went. 'Cause you know, he started out as an engineer. He's from African descent. You know, he started out as an engineer, and he's like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I like drawing. I like art. And he came up through the trenches with the art gang, with, you know, how came linked up with Kanye, linked up that legendary picture with all the black guys who are like really the it people in fashion now. It's like it was on Tumblr. You had a homeboy that had like the cheetah print pants with like the pinstripe shirt.
Yeah, and then I saw on a special piece that he did for LeBron with the kicks, and it's just a kick game that he was just doing.
He designs watches, albums. Somebody put up a tweet of all these legendary album covers.
Yeah, like the little Uzi Vert, Love Is Rage 2,
Watch the Throne,
even the Kanye West,
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, all of those joints. Like, I gotta see if I can find the tweet.
So like he's just been a very inspirational. Even though, you know, the last few years y'all was joking on him with the two Virgils, keeping two Virgils with me and stuff like that. Even though he has done a lot for the community and also had donated a lot, he just, you know, it's sad to lose an icon, you know. And, you know, I was also talking to Slick about this when the news drop was like, and he told me it's bad to feel this. It wasn't too bad to feel this way, but it's also a bad mindset to have. I was actually, it's going to sound bad. This might not go well.
First one of the episode, 5 minutes in.
I was kind of not glad, but I was relieved that he passed away through this.
As opposed to violence,
especially because this year alone,
last week,
you know, just a much influential people that we have in our community who passed away through violence in the last year or two,
bro.
Just for him to pass away through something like this, even though, you know, I don't wish that upon nobody. Fuck cancer, by the way. Fuck every form of cancer. It was sort of a relief that didn't happen in this case.
Like it wasn't like some grand tragedy, like some. Like 1 out of 7 chance of happening, and it just happened. Like, I feel like, you know what? Because I feel like this time last year is the same time we got the Chadwick Boseman news, right?
Yep.
And it's so sad because it's like a lot of times when these things happen, when it's especially illness related, and it's young, 41, bro. He's like 2 years older than you. No,
don't do that.
False narrative. My fault. I'm sorry. I gotta work on my false narrative. But you know, the fact 41, that's not old. What was Chadwick? Was Chadwick like, was he about the same?
Yeah, he was in the 40s. I know that for a second. I think it was like 47.
So, and these are not just like they're random black actors or random black fashion designers. Like these are guys that are at the peak of not even just their industry, but the industry.
He was 44.
Chadwick was 44, right? Mm-hmm. These guys are at the peak of their powers, and it's like, damn, you forget how fragile life. When you're so used to hearing people dying in car accidents, people dying from, you know, gun violence or other acts of violence, or, you know, slip and falls, freak accidents.
Yeah,
and you forget the fragility of life when it's just like you would just get sick. You could be doing everything right, be the best kind of person,
living your life,
and your body can just, you know, for lack of better words, fail you. And I do appreciate the fact that, you know, he wanted to keep that to himself. He didn't want anybody to feel sorry for him. You know, he kept it private. And then I also saw some tweets like, oh, when he had pictures out, people were saying, oh, he looked crazy. You know, internet do anything for laughs.
Of course.
We really got to, like, as people, like, that's the dangerous part about social media and just over all this access. It's like everybody, it's like sensitivity is gone.
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about, like, you know, the issues with like the LGBT race. We talking about just general sensitivity, just being like, oh, this person like looks horrible.
Just seeing a killing on Twitter is like a common thing now. Like just seeing someone get killed.
But even
like
that,
I've seen so many videos of people getting shot in front of people. Like to the point I had to turn off turn off Twitter a couple of times so I won't be desensitized to all these things.
Bro, not even just that. You really just think about the way people like sometimes people get like. People's job is to take pictures of celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. They catch celebrities at their worst moments, and everybody, oh dang, crackhead this, crackhead that. Oh, no one ever is like, damn, that person had a bad day. I was watching the Kevin Hart shit on Netflix just now, and it was a scene like he found out his ex-wife or his wife, they was getting divorced. She was dating like the top baseball player, and meanwhile, I ain't gonna spoil the plot, but like mad shit happened. So he's having a shitty day, and meanwhile, all his fans and stuff want to take pictures of him and his biggest fan. Cause he's like, yo, not right now, any other day, but not fucking right now. And it's like we don't give celebrities that same credence. Like they're still people, and
they're human.
Yeah, and I think that's something that like everybody wants to get the joke off. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna say what I need to say to get this joke off. I don't care. Let me get some streams. I'm straight.
Yeah, let me get some retweets and likes, and
say,
you know.
Oh, that's a 78K. Oh, follow, add me. But it's like at the same time, it's like, yo, it's like I don't think our pages ever really clown nobody.
No,
we clown them in private.
Yeah, I mean, like I do clowning offline. Like I don't really put that because, like I know we talked about this a couple times with like the man ain't shit tweets and stuff like that. Not to draw back on that, but once I seen that, I'm like, okay, sometimes when this stuff is tweeted out, they don't know how it affects some people, because it did affect me at one point. So that's why I mostly keep my outlandish tweets to myself, or I just share it with my friends. Like I said, if our group chat ever get exposed, it's
bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
Delete.
But people have to understand, sometimes you tweet things, the celebrity will see it. The person that you're tweeting about will see it, and you don't understand how that can affect their mindset throughout that day.
Yeah, especially because it's like, let's be real. We know the clout chasers. If somebody, I've seen it happen with somebody will tweet something, they'll get like 20 retweets. Somebody else say the exact same thing, like legit copy and paste or quote it and say something, and that shit blow up. And now it's just everywhere. Everybody's stating those same things, and it's like, that's just like, that beats you down.
You know what? And I applaud Will Smith, because right now, we talked about this last week about just the whole him cheating, like having sex with so many women after he got cheating on. That was just a small excerpt from a book. And I just took that out of context, like, because you know what? At first, I kind of took it out of context until I read like that whole part, and it was more to the story than just him.
Yeah, you can't do that, and you can't take something out the middle of a chapter and then run with it.
You feel me? Even now, they running through him doing a prank on Jada Pinkett Smith of showing her grandma one of her sex scenes. They taking that out of context and going away with it, and I'm just like, yo, I hope Will Smith don't even engage or even look at social media for that, because it's kind of like you taking something that's near dear to him that he put in his story, and you only taking that and you just running away with it, and it's carrying on this narrative about him and his wife relationship. And I can see how a lot of people relationship falters under social media stress once they put their stuff out there.
Bro, I don't put, like, that's the thing. I don't put shit on. So everybody knows I post a picture a quarter. Half the time it's not even, honestly, like, I know I did this like a couple episodes ago. I think the last picture I posted of myself is like pre-pandemic, like 2020, like February or March 2020. You feel me? So it's just like, I see the utility of it, but I also see how especially if you're not in the right headspace. Like I've told about my trials and tribulations over the past like 5-6 years, and just shit you deal with. It's like social media is not a positive place. It's not a reaffirming place.
Yeah, it's no more unless you keep it very controlled with certain people and they're on the same type of mindset as you are. Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
Like, I think I legit, like I said, I've revamped all my socials to just follow shit that I'm interested in. And my friends' shit will pop up, but it's like, I'm not reading that shit half the time. I'll giggle, keep it pushing.
Yeah. The only reason why I really entertain social media like that is for this podcast.
This shit, I would have been deleted the gram.
Facts. So now, what you thought about the Omicron variant about to run rampage?
I do want to say one more time, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. We appreciate your impact on the industry, and I hope that you inspired all the streetwear we got. We know a lot of people that do streetwear. Streetwear is so big right now.
That's a fact.
I appreciate y'all for no longer using those cheap ass t-shirts. I feel like that has something to do with Virgil going to get some quality materials. Prayers out to his family. Rest in power, my guy.
Of course.
But then on to this Omicron variant. So essentially it was South Africa. That's where the paper came back from. So there's another COVID strain, another mutation. These niggas is really the Decepticons right now.
Bro,
running wild.
I thought the Delta variant was supposed to be it. Now we went to Omicron. Like, yo, we about to go through the whole Greek letter alphabet over here, bro. And this one's saying that, yo, the vaccine
40% less effective.
Got basically no effect on this shit. And I'm just like, bro, when are we gonna be able to go outside again? Like,
we've been outside. That's the thing. We've literally been outside. Like, yo, it was so many events this week that I thought about going to, and I just was like, mentally I couldn't do it. Like, my body was just like, bro, just rest. And then also I was just like, damn, to be around this many people, no mask, it's just like, fuck it. I can't.
And then still, there's certain people that will carry COVID without no symptoms and could just pass that shit off to you without you even noticing, bro.
You seen Joel Embiid thought he was going to die. He had COVID. He said it yesterday. He dropped a quick 40 piece. But he's like, yo, I thought I was out of here. Like, that's how bad it was. Shit. You feel me? But with the with the Omicron variant, I'm just like, this is scary because now we're, and I know this is all media, but the media is saying, oh, we might go into another lockdown. They're already doing travel bans on certain countries. If you came back from any of these countries, you got to take a 10-day quarantine. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, dang, we could pretend that the world is back to normal, but it's really not, in essence.
Definitely not.
And you know, because every time you go into a building, you got to wear a mask or flash a ID card, or what's it called, a vaccine card. You feel me? I I saw it killed the stock market. Stock market had a crazy sell off on Friday. Everybody's predicting that's going to be bad for next week. That means discounts, not financial advice. But yo, go get you some shit. Black Friday,
come on, Cyber Mondays. You already know the vibes.
But I think just in general, it's like, yo, just be aware. Remember, keep washing your hands. Keep your extra masks on you. Limit contact. I know we want things to go back to being the way they were, but it's going to be a while.
Season around the corner. I know y'all want to be with your family. Just be smart.
I'm about to say,
make sure people get tested before y'all meet up.
You're not really missing shit. Keep that in mind. Whatever you think you're missing, you're not missing. Because you go to a function, have fun for 4 hours, and then you get sick for 4 weeks, and the shit's never the same again. Is it worth it?
Facts. You get some underlying conditions.
And if you are going to go out, yo, just take precautions. I don't know, man. I ain't been to the club. I ain't been to the club since 2020. I'm a little eh.
You're a little eh about it?
I don't know. I feel like I need to take 30 showers. Like Kanye said. But then, even moving on from that, you want to talk about this. I'm not going front. I just thought as another crazy person, but it's the Wisconsin parade incident. Essentially, a crazed black man drove through a parade in Wisconsin, killed up to, I believe now, 8 people?
Yeah.
So, and at first, he tried to front like he was running from a robbery, but he actually did have malicious intent. What you thought about that?
It's just like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this world, bro?
Mental health was not taken serious when a lot of people was younger, so we don't have even the repercussions to deal with some of the layers of crazy that some people have on their brains.
And that's a fact, because this guy has an extended history of being in and out of jail, and nobody sought out to give him the proper treatment or to get him in some type of program to deal with this type of thing. Because it's like, yo, you just wonder, and how many what's the population in the U.S.? Over 300 million?
About, yeah, somewhere in that range.
At least a couple million are suffering from a mental health issue, and you don't know what they can do. They can easily damage anybody in this world, and you just sad because you know in this type of situation you're in a parade celebrating something. It's supposed to be good vibes,
good energy. You probably was looking forward to that shit.
You know, you over here hype. Only thing you just see is a fucking car just smashing through everything.
They said that the police chief believes he was trying to hit as many people as possible. He killed I believe it was a 6-year-old boy. He killed as a child that died
definitely a child. I forgot the age, but definitely was a child that passed away. R.I.P. to that.
It's just, yeah. And I feel like too, like you mentioned, he went to jail, but our criminal system does not rehabilitate. Mm-hmm. What does it do? It reinforces it's like I'll put it this way. Can it be rehabilitating? It can be, but the structures are not put in place. There's miscellaneous things that you can go to find to do, but they're not like forced. Like, it's not like you come in here, you're on a 18-hour program. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna get a degree. You're gonna read. You're gonna pick up a skill. Nah, it's like you in there. Some people just lift weights all day. Some people read books. Some people find religion. Some people play butt tag. You know,
not butt tag.
I mean, yeah.
But it's true because you know in other countries, like I know in like Switzerland, like they really sit here and teach you skills. They try to get you back into the job force. Even their jail condition is way better than our shit.
That's a fact. And imagine what their mental health facilities are like.
Facts. And then over here, we basically is new form slavery. We have these inmates working for like 40 cents off a dollar.
They niggas is firefighters.
You feel me?
License plate makers.
Doing a whole bunch of stuff while these companies is getting basically free labor based off the cost. And then when these guys get out of jail, they have such a stigma against them, and they have some charges that they can't even get a regular job. So what happens? They go back to the streets and get locked up again, and it's a vicious cycle until either they dead or in jail for life.
And then that's definitely not helping your mental state progress. It's anything, it regresses it because you're just stuck in a perpetual cycle. And like, again, anybody that's ever had mental health struggles, it's the cycle of things that really can help like spiral you out of control. You feel me? So peace and prayers go to everybody affected by that Wisconsin parade. In America, we always all this damn tax money, we can't get proper mental services.
Come on now, you feel me? That's a just
give me a database. It's like this person has shown to have mental health issues. Like, can we get them support? At least a monthly phone call or something. Let me know what's going on in your life,
because you know we don't want people out here getting in danger off of somebody else.
100%. That's another thing too. A lot of people, like especially when they go in, they're not thinking about other people, and I think that lack of empathy for those around you, that also is a big downfall that we go through as people.
All right, moving on to entertainment news. Yo, you down with NWD?
Who them niggas?
Niggas with divorces? You're not part of that team yet?
I'm not even married yet. Oh shit, we about to celebrate my divorce. What's up?
Well, apparently Exhibit and Dr. Dre is starting up a basically a new group. Niggas with divorces. So I guess, Exhibit, all the drama that's been going on with Dr. Dre and his ex-wife.
I'll show you that wanted like 30 million or something.
That's a fact. 200,000 for some entertainment. Like, what the fuck? You need 200,000 a month for some entertainment. But anywho, Exhibit, freshly out of his marriage, went on social media to post up this new T-shirt, and I think I wanted to hear your thoughts on this, man. What's your thoughts on just niggas with divorces, man?
I think that divorce has always had a negative connotation in general. And it still does, because you don't want to think about a failing marriage. Straight out of marriage. That's hilarious. I think, but so fuck it. I gotta pay this. They gotta pay their ex-wife alimony shit. There's the shit coming from these T-shirts. And it's like I said, I mean, like, divorce doesn't have to be so negative. Sometimes things just don't work.
Yeah, you could just grow.
I think
grow out of a relationship with a person.
I feel like Kalani. I don't know why I think Kalani said it, but you seen that Kalani video, by the way?
No, what happened?
I text you on this guy going in group chat. But I think Kalani said it, but it was just something along the lines of like, sometimes it's nothing wrong with loving somebody dearly and walking away from them. Sometimes it just doesn't fit, and there's also nothing wrong with like, you know what, this shit is tough, but I'm gonna push through. You feel me? But it's like you gotta figure out what works for you.
That's offending.
So it's just like, all right, bet. Yo, I was watching Earn Your Leisure. They had this guy TJ Millionaire up there. He is like, yeah, me and my wife got divorced, but she's my business partner and my best friend. That's dope. Some people hold so much resentment over lost love because first and foremost they put the emphasis for their unhappiness on that person.
Yes.
Or the emphasis, or while they're in a relationship, they put their emphasis of their happiness on that person.
Or don't even take accountability for what they have done in that relationship.
Yeah, or feel offended when it's like, all right, figure out what makes you happy. But that's a fact, because it's like, if you're looking for your happiness in somebody else and they're not moving on your type of time, now everything's a problem. And now you're just compounding your problem with extra problems, because now it's not just you problems, it's we problems on top of you problems. Yep. You feel me? So I just feel like, hey, if you can really turn that shit into a joke like they doing, and they rich. So I mean,
niggas gonna buy that shit. Keisha Cole was asking for one. I was like, God damn.
100%. But again, there's nothing wrong with divorce. We just get caught up in that like I don't want to say religious bullshit. Move that out. But we get caught up in like those old ideas. And again, there's nothing wrong with marriage, nothing wrong with not getting married, nothing wrong with divorce. It's all just how you take things in stride. Are you happy in what you're doing? That's the question.
The thing about it is, I know people who got divorced and have a cordial relationship with their exes, even with their ex's new partner. It's because like with Tory Hawk, even though her and Kevin they had their little spite, but now they're in a great space now.
About to say, I mean, I read the book. They was both on some bullshit.
Yeah, so I know we definitely not saying it's going to be an easy journey if you go through divorce. Definitely not, especially when you bring in court into the situation, and especially with alimony and all that good stuff.
We already said we feel like they should read that shit has to be reworked, because it's only focus. The men don't get a fair shake.
Yo, I this off the docket, but I'll bring this up. Now, I recently had a conversation with women regarding prenup.
You getting married and divorced? Wait,
no, not me. You can follow my personal page at this might not go up. But that's
you want to put your hen shit out here so they can find you?
Nah. They could just go to the podcast page. They can find it. But I was actually having a conversation with some of my female coworkers about prenup. I asked them, would y'all sign a prenup? They told me, hell no. That means that you are prepared. You are preparing for this marriage to fail. You don't have no faith in us. Like that's disrespectful of you to even bring that up. But now here's the part. I was like, okay, now if you was the breadwinner, if you were making a lot of money, he not gonna get half of what I got. So I'm just like, what is that?
It's two ways of thinking about it. But again, the laws and the way things have structured have always. Remember the video we posted maybe 10 episodes ago about the dude, his wife cheated on him and still was trying to get half?
Oh, yes.
I was like, he basically, he said, he's like, she destroyed our marriage. Why am I rewarding her? Why am I taking care of her? But that's the problem with the language of alimony and whatnot.
Do you believe in prenup?
I think it could be a conversation. I think that.
Yeah, and then also that's my thing is, as soon as you bring up the word prenup, women automatically get offended. But I'm just like, in your prenup, you can have a different language. Like, yo, in 5 years, if I cheat on you, you get this X amount. Like, if we this, that, you can add different languages. So you can add different conditions. But I'm just saying, I don't mind the whole prenup situation because I feel like divorce can be ugly. And as long as we have a prenup, the divorce split can be. Because some people be in court for a year battling, like you could see from the Dr. Dre and the Nicole situation, how they was having like a bitter fight.
She was like, "You owe me billions." Wait a minute, what beat you made? I will gladly give you these 20 mil and call it a day.
And I just believe prenup just make everything. I don't think it's no faith in a marriage or preparing for the marriage to. And I think it's
a protection of assets. You wouldn't do anything without protection. Pro tip, not financial advice. If you're using your debit card, don't do that shit because then you get scammed, right? And then the bank don't want to give you money. But we had this conversation, but I told you about this shit. Mm-hmm. You use your credit card. Why? Because that's somebody else's money, and they'll make sure they get their shit back. They don't play that shit. It's the same thing in relationships. You want to make sure if you your parent, you and so and so need to get a joint account. Like, well, are you sure? Do you know how your partner uses money? Do y'all not have conversations about how to spend money? Like, you have to have those conversations. You have to have those uncomfortable conversations.
And I want to reiterate this. It's not saying that guys need to give out prenups to protect their assets because
women do too.
Yo, boss girls is wifing up out. They bossed up out here. So girls, you got to protect yourself from these homeless. What they call them, homosexuals? Like the niggas.
The homeless sexuals. They just trying to dick you down so they got somewhere to stay in the winter. It's cold out. It was snowing today too, girl.
It's about that time now.
If the nigga that was fucking up the whole summer and fall is hitting you up now, like, yo, you want something to eat? He's homeless.
You feel me? And he trying to, when you hit him the next day, like, what you about to do? Like, oh, I'm thinking about just,
I might go sit in the living room and watch some TV.
Yeah,
I got a couple
I might just clean up around your crib. I just want to, make sure everything's like, straight here.
Yo, I'm trying. What you want for dinner tonight? The ladies, now they all look at their text messages like, what the fuck?
Get this nigga out of here, because now he about to be driving your Toyota Camry with your AKA plates, and then your girl got girl ski weeing out here, and damn that's not your soul.
Like, can I take you to work? I gotta run some errands today. I'll pick up dinner on the way back. What time you need to pick you up,
nigga laid back in your car blasting hood music over here.
Your little pink Nissan Sentra.
That's a fact. So watch out for that. So that's like, I believe in prenup, because and potential partner, I want her to have assets that she. I'm about to say,
and have you peeped in a lot of the shows we watch where, like, a lot of the black women shows where the women are like the main breadwinners? There's always that friend that be like, oh, he loved me, but I asked him for a prenup and he spazzed out. Yes, protect yourself. But that's a conversation. It's like, yo, I worked hard for this. I'm not willing to give this up. Now, if you had a partnership in working with this, all right, you'll get what you're worth. But it's not I'm a millionaire, you was working at McDonald's, you got together, and now you leave me 6 months later, you get my bread? Fuck out of here.
That's a fact. And it's just, whatchamacallit, and having a prenup is not a lack of love or a mistrust in the person. It's just understanding life. And I feel like so much we believe love in this fantasy thing that we don't actually live in reality.
The realism of it.
Because, you can be with somebody for years and grow apart. Literally, you could be laying with this person every single night, and as the day goes,
like, I hate this bitch.
I wasn't going there.
I hate this bitch. But why you brush your teeth like that, bitch?
But y'all could grow to be different people, and then y'all can just realize, like, yo, this relationship is not doing what it needs for me.
Your second toe is always that long, bitch.
But yeah, so y'all could easily grow out of,
why your panties the same size as the curtains now, bitch? She used to be fine.
What is wrong with you?
What? This is not what? That's not.
This is why I'm not going.
All right, we do it from the lady perspective. Bum ass nigga always playing video games. Broke ass nigga.
Oh, you feel me?
Oh, can he use my car to go put gas in it? But broke ass nigga. What else? What else would they say?
Yo, this nigga owes one sex but only lasts 2 minutes.
I'm about this big papa no pump nigga ass bitch ass nigga. Yeah, we know what y'all saying in group chats, lady. It's fine. You saw that shit today? You saw the shit with the Tyrese face?
Well, nah, what happened?
They had this, the meme was, you know, what like, what more do you want from me? They had this, they screenshot it. It's like, oh, when she grab your ass and tell you to go deeper when you know you ain't got no more dick left.
Yo, ladies, stop that shit. Yo, that shit makes you be like, yo, bitch.
Oh, what more do you want from me? Wait, turn around, roll over.
Round, this would be like, yo, you going for a lot of round? Like, yo, a lot of round? Like, you'd have to go give me 15 minutes to, like, a Gatorade and a sandwich?
I'm about to say, respect me.
You feel me?
Dang, women don't be respect this shit.
Like, just because your coochie can just keep going, you feel me?
The average charge, according to business, let me pull this up real quick. The average, based on a study, the average sexual experience can be anywhere from 33 seconds to 14 minutes.
Oh, yes. I wanted to see that because I saw this on TikTok. They've been asking women, like, yo, how long should men last, or how long should sex last? They say, 30 minutes to an hour.
You out your rabbit ass mind. That's just because that's because your shit got batteries.
Who got an hour to be breaking your back, mama?
Especially, I ain't work out in like 2 months. You better relax now.
Oh, hell no. You're not about to get a whole hour.
That's not saying.
That means your coochie dumb dry out this bitch. All whack.
I say an hour? I'm just like, well, I'm on the road again.
Like, I'm just going to spit on your back and pretend I nutted. That's all I do.
30 minutes is insane. That's like reserved for special occasion. And is that counting foreplay? Like, that's something I would really want. I would want to be clear. If we going,
that's just straight strokes and niggas is wilding. Now
they
you
took
fucking
that.
a porn star.
They took the what's it called? Nigga, porn is like a movie. They threw takes, nigga.
But with the boy, you gotta fluffer on the side to help you. You know, like if we gonna have a fluffer, cool. I'm gonna last that 30 minutes or so. But if you take that big 3, you feel me?
I'm about to say, not even, bro.
Make a shirt for
but
that.
Then it's like, it's sexual last 30 minutes. So I was like, are you getting good dick, or is this just like he just in there? He's just like,
y'all just doing the same 3 positions all over and over.
I got 8 minutes of good dick for you, but at 9, don't look for me. No, nothing else. We done. The game is
flipping you over like a spatula. Like
I don't give a fuck. What I'm lying for? Come get these 8 minutes, girl. Stop playing.
You feel me? Come on now. You could go watch your reality show.
Some days, 33 seconds is all you need. Girl, let's get this in before we go. Like, look, the kids sleep. Come here. You gonna go, come here, y'all. Let me make you some pancakes. Look.
Feel me? Put the Hot Pocket on. Be finished by the Hot Pocket done.
I know it wasn't no old shorty that said it, because I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna knock the dust off that thing for 2 minutes and send you right back to.
Come on now. It gotta be the young girls. The young girls want that,
they don't even really
hour
fucking,
and all that.
Let's be real. If you was fucking prior to like 22, you wasn't really fucking.
Oh, that's a fact.
You wasn't really fucking. Only time you really fucking if you had chemistry with your shorty.
Yeah, you was just jackhammering.
If you was just
shit.
If you was just pulling up, that's just like fuck. I'm gonna get this nut off. And one of us like the other one, so you gonna try to enjoy. Like, yeah, we had a moment. It wasn't that good, but it was fine.
And ladies, be honest. That nigga was not licking your coochie at 22 like a damn pro like that. You feel me?
He ain't understand angles. He ain't know what a clitoris was.
Come on now. He over here using his finger, fucking up your pH balance with his dirty nails.
I'm about to say now. He wasn't putting the finger in your butt till Future said it. Let's not play. Come on, let's be real.
He don't know about no toys. He not been with the. He not been with the little bullet. With the, come on now. He don't know that. He not one hand on front, one hand on frontal. There.
So y'all talking about hour? That's because y'all just sitting there trying to figure it out. Like, come on. Like, no. But some niggas have a problem with they giving out dick to too many women, and they be coming back crying like this nigga AE is doing for Amber Rose. You want to talk about it?
Fact, bro. Apparently, AE, if you don't know, that he was in a whole relationship with Amber Rose. They have a kid called Slash, I believe. And he want that old thing back. So let me read it. I want to sincerely apologize to my beautiful wife, Amber Rose. You didn't deserve what I did to you. You're an amazing person and a wonderful mother to our boys. I am sorry for the pain that I've caused you, my son Slash, and my stepson Sebastian. All I want is my family back, and I'm willing to do anything to make things right. Please forgive me.
He found out she fucking somebody else for more money. What happened? That's not what that sound like.
Yo,
he realized it. And all the chicks he was smashing on the side, they ain't had nothing to offer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
they was trying to find a place to stay.
You feel me? You slept with over 12 girls, I believe. And
that was fresh into their marriage, right?
Yeah, bro, you are bugging out. Like, yo, guys, if you in a happy and loving relationship, the grass ain't greener on the other side. Trust me.
I'm about to say, let's her name Rihanna. You going?
That's what I'm saying.
You got Amber Rose, bro. We seen the pictures. Shit,
I'm seeing the OnlyFans. Come on now.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Nah, Reddit got it. You heard? Wow.
Well, damn.
But you know, Amber Rose, you know, you have such a person like that, and then you go cheat on her with not just one, just over 11 or 12. Like,
and you know, Amber Rose shit fire. I don't care.
Of course.
She had Kanye out here licking skull on TV.
You know, you feel me? Drinking Hennessy at the VMAs. You feel me? Come on now.
That was probably the first girl that ever let him spit her mouth.
Like, yo, guys, if you like, don't be in a relationship or get married if you still want to soak your roll. Or like that shit is just crazy.
I will argue though, and this has been told to me by a few OGs literally in like the last 2 months. It's you're never going to satisfy that urge. You feel me? Like, there's never enough. You're always going to want more money. You're always going to be attracted to more women. But it's like we were saying, if you know you got a good one, nigga, you put that shit on the back burner. Be a man. You know, yo, yeah, she cute. Oh, hi, yeah. You can have a drink, but you know you got something in the crib. You know you got something good too. Like, it's hard to replace. No, I don't say anybody's irreplaceable, but it's gonna be hard. Like, if she cook, she clean, she ride dick, she swallow. What more key? And she don't give you a headache every day. She can give you a headache like 2 times a week. That's like average, you know.
That's better. You know, girls give you a headache at least twice or 2 a day. But I'm
when
saying,
you give me head, don't give me headaches. That's what that's the type of woman we love.
But you have to understand, women have options themselves. Like, that's why I feel like why women get so upset is because it's like, yo, you cheating where I could really have a nigga really financing my whole life right now instead of fucking with you.
We talked about it. We was like, what's a guy gonna say? He sees his man's with a good girl. I want a girl just like her. Mm-hmm. What a lot of women say, I want him. It's a lot of quarterbacking going on. A lot of, you know, OBJ catching one-handed receptions, you know, handing it off type shits. You feel me? So it get a little spooky out here in these streets. Everybody minimizes their options because they don't want to evaluate what's out there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo, and I think sometimes when guys are in a relationship, they look at their single friends or they just look at other people, their peers who are single and say, oh my God, he living the best life. He got women and all that. And I'm just like, yo, bro. And maybe he's young because I think he's in his 20s. After you get past that stage, bro, you realize some of these random sexual acts don't really offer nothing to the soul. After you after that post nut clarity, you realize like that shit wasn't even on nothing, bro.
You said after you beat your meat, my fault. I was reading something.
No, after the post nut clarity. You feel me? You realize like, bro, that's why this gonna sound crazy. This might not go on. This why I be telling dudes who in a relationship like, yo, before you make that bad decision,
just go beat your meat.
Go beat off.
Just go beat your meat.
Go get that post nut clarity. Even if you're not in a relationship, smart single brothers out there, bro. Before you go hit that girl up, what you doing? Beat off first and see if you really want that girl to come over. Do you really want to deal with the aftermath of having that girl over and now she misinterpret that you actually really like her and hereby start up a whole fire?
Now you're not just getting head, but you're getting headaches from one you wasn't even trying to catch.
You feel me? And you was just on some horn dog shit. You just want to invite her and you know she was been down to come through.
That's a fact. Beat your shit, fellas. Ladies, rub one out too. Rub a couple out, because y'all know y'all be on y'all hour-long bullshit. Get your shit off too, and then see if you still want to stress that nigga.
You feel me?
Let a real one come eat you out. Then you see how you really feel.
That's a fact.
But yeah, before we go into the next salacious topic, let's take a break. Let's talk about Ebro and Tinashe.
Oh man, Ebro. I don't know what the fuck we going. I feel like Ebro.
That was some old nigga shit, but he forgot he was on the internet.
Facts. We played a clip for him.
Sometimes I can be away from her.
Well, her name is Tinashe.
Good job.
What's her last name?
Good job.
But she doesn't go by her last name.
I just want the people to know her last name.
What is your last name?
Kachingwe.
Kachingwe. The Kachingwe.
Now,
Kaching.
can we point out how light-skinned she is with the ghetto-ass name, though?
It's not a ghetto name. She has an African name. Her name's Nigerian. What was it?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwean.
Did you just confuse Nigerians?
So I thought you just brought up Wale, so I was thinking Nigeria. But my point is, that's not ghetto. She has an African name.
Yeah, but sometimes these ghetto names are actually...
You have a white boy correcting you on a public platform, Ebro.
You heard the way she responded to that nigga too? Like, I was like, damn, it's over for you, bro. He tried to get ahead of that shit real quick though. He tweeted real fast. I guess she read him. She probably told that nigga a new one.
You have Rosenberg, the white guy.
Rosenberg always be with the shit though.
I know, but you have the white guy checking you on a public platform for your ignorant comment.
That nigga, that was the old head way of responding. I was very confused. I was like, damn, bro, you just cost yourself some bread.
What the fuck? Kachingwe is ghetto? That's her last name, first of all. And you also know she's half African. The hell? Yo, bro, I just can't believe he just, nobody in the editing room told him to, yo, cut that part out.
It doesn't matter. She could have still came out with it. Like, that it proved his ignorance.
Yo, it just really be your own kind, because I be feeling like, yo, I don't understand how they even come across as ghetto. Oh, and plus he made a remark against her light skin. I'm just like, bro, what are you on? Because first of all, you light skin your goddamn self, bro. So what does that even imply? What are you even trying to imply with that?
I don't know, bro. That was like,
not all skin folks is your kin folks, I believe, right?
I appreciate Tinashe. You know what's crazy? I was reading her story too, and she went through so much shit just to get independent and to get her music out the way she want. So and
she got some dope albums too.
She got some great songs, man. She's a great songwriter, good performer. So I'm not gonna put too much negativity on that, but old heads, man, just come on, let's get rid of that old way of thinking, like ghetto, light skinned ghetto ass names. Like, I chuckle, but it's like that's funny but fucked up.
Yeah,
you really felt comfortable saying that shit out loud,
especially in this day and age. Like, there's certain comments and certain things that I'm just not going to accept. Just even with the age, because I'm just like, bro, especially him, he's in media all the time, so he sees people get canceled all the time. For him to come out and say that. That's just stupid on his part. You feel me?
Big facts.
And shout out to her for being mature and not freaking.
She probably heard that shit a lot of her life though. That's probably why too. You build up scar tissue and it's like, all right. And they've been saying this shit about my big ass ears for the last 25 years. Fuck it.
So shout out to her for having good control on that.
Big facts. Big facts. Now back to our. You want to do Kanye first and then go to Rihanna?
Oh yes. Because speaking of niggas trying to get their old thing back over here,
Jesus.
My boy Yeezus over here trying to get that old thing back. So we didn't talk about this last week, but he already made a whole preaching moment to get his girl back. Listen to this.
As much as possible. So when I'm out the house, I got a house right next to the house. I'm doing everything to be right next to the situation. Right next to the situation. I'm trying to express this way in the most sane way possible, the most calm way possible, but I need to be back at home. Why is that? I'm saying it's because if the enemy can separate Kanye, there's going to be millions of families that feel like that separation is okay. But when the kingdom, when God, who has already won and is so, brings Kanye together, there's going to be millions of families that are going to be influenced and see that they can overcome the work as a separation of trauma of the devil that's used to capitalize and keep people in misery while people step over homeless people to go to the Gucci store.
That all sound good. You just mad that Pete Davidson is beating down your queen. Let's talk about this.
Openly, too. Walking around with hickeys and shit. I know niggas still gave hickeys in their 40s.
Come on now. Got her in the front seat in his ride and everything. And then, you know what? He also put on his Instagram a TMZ picture saying, of him kissing Kim Ye. I gotta be saying Kim Ye. Kim Kardashian on his story a couple days ago. He really trying to get his old girl back.
I mean, they're not formally divorced. They just got papers. You feel me? I mean, niggas do this all the time. Apparently he had a little ting too. He was dating like Bradley Cooper old work. Apparently.
Oh yeah,
that's what they were saying. But I mean, people do this all the time, bro. You break up, you think something gonna be better, and then you see
it crying in Wyoming and what was it, a Burger King?
But he also
parking lot.
I don't know how true it is, but in his defense, he definitely was going through mental illness. He had an episode, and she wasn't really the type to check him. You feel me? They let a lot of that shit run wild until he said something too crazy.
But he wasn't taking his medication. Something got to go involved with.
He wasn't, and that falls
Kanye
on both of them, because it's like Kanye, you have to know yourself, but then your wife's supposed to, they keep you in check. That's when the masculine energy should be utilized. You feel me? Like, nigga, take your medicine before you go ahead and embarrass me in public. But then also too, it's like, can we be real? Like, it's hard. Kanye is one of the greatest artists ever. Pete Davidson is another white comedian.
Yo, Pete Davidson been knocking it down.
Kim Kardashian go through a cycle. She get the peak of blackness at the time, and she gonna get some mid tier white guys.
Facts. Who the fuck was Chris Humphries?
All the NBA players out there, you like, I'm gonna get the whitest guy I could find. She tried to get Miles Austin when he was like the star receiver in Dallas, and that shit ain't gonna work. You feel me? I was like, damn, that's probably why Kanye tight. If she would have got like Jeff Bezos or somebody, it's like, what can you say? That nigga better than me. Kanye's ego is probably like, yo, you gonna get this nigga? He don't make more money than me. He don't look better than me.
Yeah, he awkward. Like, bro, even his comedy is awkward.
Yeah, it's very his movie was cool. The Last King of Staten Island. It's very like self depreciating.
Yeah, like, bro, he just always talked down on himself. Like, he even talking about, R.I.P. to his father, but he talked about the 9/11. Like, even when, I'm like, bro, goddamn, this shit a little sad, but funny.
It's like, but still, it's like, yo. You went from Kanye to this guy?
But let's talk about on Pete Davidson point of view. Nigga went from Ariana Grande to Kim Kardashian. Level up.
Yo, he's smashing all the white girls that black guys is running through.
Come on now.
That sounded real bad. This might not go. He's smashing all the top tier white girls that dudes is trying. That the brothers is like, all right, stop playing.
I know, not Ariana. Ariana didn't get. Only Big Sean. She loved Big Sean, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't care.
You gonna stick to that?
That's my point. I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm just saying, Ariana was outside. She got with Pete, and then she went back outside. Now she married.
Oh, that's a fact. I
don't know.
Pete Davidson really knocking some.
He knocking the joints down, bro.
That's
SNL. Or the SNL. The other dude, Colin, he married Scarlett Johansson. I'm like, yo, what is going on at SNL? What are y'all doing?
I could become a writer on that bitch. You know what I'm about to
I'm about to say, I didn't know y'all was even really famous, and now y'all out here, y'all got the top of the line white women.
Do you care if Kim Ye becomes a thing again?
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if she date this dude. I just laugh because I'm like, damn, you know what they say, like, Kanye, how do you bounce back? How do you, like, who do you pull? Kim was his muse. That was his, like, I'm gonna get you. You feel
me? He was fiending for her over the years because I know they had like an off and on thing, and then she was dating and married other niggas, and then he finally got
bitch,
her.
how dare you?
You feel me? And now he put the kids in her, and then the kids is growing up. But I love how he tried to use, the image of our relationship of me coming back home will help motivate other people to work through their problems. No, it's not. Nobody is caring.
There's a lot of niggas that's petty as fuck that I want to come home, but that bitch broke my PlayStation.
You feel me? So don't even use that as a way to even will yourself back into that. Go apologize and go be a real dude and go fight for your queen back, King. You feel me? Like,
that's a fact.
You really had girl crying in the car. I remember that picture in the fucking fast food parking lot.
Remember, Kanye, you a billionaire. She is too.
Yep. She could.
It don't matter what he say. It matter what you can do. Nigga, you better go buy her a planet or something like that. Stop playing with her.
Planet.
How else you gonna say sorry?
That's a fact.
Matter
of fact, get Northwest. Northwest is doing TikTok.
Kanye, you got to turn the kids against Pete.
You feel me?
You got to turn the kids against Pete.
She
bro.
doing TikTok now. You feel me? Make her do a TikTok dissing Pete. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You got it. I normally don't condone using children, but hey,
nah. This is what you made them for.
I'm about to say, I want daddy here, not this pasty white boy.
Our last topic before we get to the song of the week.
Ain't gonna talk about Rihanna either. We can talk about YK.
Oh yeah, no. I forgot we had to talk about Rihanna. Oh, Rihanna, clap it up. Can I get an applause or something for this? ASAP Rocky, lucky man. I see how you betrayed your friends to go get her now. I see why.
ASAP and Drake got a couple bodies that overlap. That's just very off-putting.
You feel me? You was cool with Chris Brown too. I see why you went with it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, her body matured over the years. Cause I was actually watching Pon de Replay. The old.
She had the baggy jeans.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, her titties ain't like this nowadays.
That's when they plucked her fresh from the island and dropped her in the middle of a club. And I was like, she's not gonna be around much longer.
You feel me? So now I'm seeing this shit on her story. I'm like, wait, since when Rihanna had titties like that? Oh shit, titty and titty.
Rihanna had titties. So what's the album that she had where she had when she covered up one titty?
Was it Anti something?
Nah, Anti was the one. That was the last one she dropped. It was the one before Anti. Fuck, what is it called? That album cover, I was like, oh, Rihanna, you grown. How you doing?
Oh, fat and the booty looking scrumptious over here. I'm over here like, whoa, what?
She understands what she's doing. She's marketing her lingerie company, and it's unapologetic.
Yes.
That's when I knew Rihanna had body. I was like, he was cute. But then when she did Rude Boy, I was like, all right, she started to take it there. And then she took it there for the next couple, and I was like, yo, just say the word. Sorry, whoever.
That's offended.
I'm sorry, but Rihanna said a word. We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, she not doing no fucking music over here.
She don't have to. She created $1 billion beauty industry. She made $1 billion in the beauty industry that was traditionally not kind to black creators.
And got people following her and trying to make diverse makeup for people. And everything.
Everybody trying to make makeup. Everybody's trying to profit off this beautiful idea. Like her shit is actually high quality, but people, you know, the shape, the skin, the shapewear, all of that shit. Like everybody's trying to accentuate. You can't accentuate without quality makeup.
Yeah, and then now she doing the clothing because what she was marketing now, she was marketing some new Fenty clothing. I'm just like, she doing it all. She's a fucking mogul.
That's what she was shit, nigga. ASAP smart. He like, I don't got to put on the music neither. You see my shorty?
You feel me? I just do a couple concerts, you feel me, so I can have a little dinner money for her. And I'm just rocking out, and she supporting him. Bro. I ain't gonna hold you, Rihanna.
I thought
she love real niggas. She love smoking, being in the hood. Yo, I'll take you around Brownsville. You feel me? On the gang,
I thought the video was fake. I was like, who the hell? Yeah. I had to look like, wait a minute.
And I was like, what type of clothing is that with just the ass
that's
hanging out?
That's fire.
Easy access over there. That's why
that's
I
the
like
shit.
over
that's
there.
That's the creative lingerie. That's what you love. You like to see creative lingerie. You don't want to just see, you know, bra and panty. You know, a little.
Stocking,
when you was young, when you was young, a thong would get it done. You know,
yeah. Now
a thong could do no wrong, but now you need like I need the theatric,
the aesthetics.
Yeah, like the ass out. That's a new level. I ain't seen that one yet.
Come on now, you just bend that. What, Liddy?
ASAP having the time of his life. Yeah, you know what she gonna do? All right, I'm gonna smoke this blunt. Text me when you ready. That's what she goes.
Oh, bro. ASAP, I see why you betrayed Drake. I get it.
Drake's still crying because of fucking fans.
You feel me?
But nah. And then speaking of trying to get back, that's why K. Osiris got to get back to getting hit so he can give Lil Baby his money.
Facts, bro. How you owe a nigga $5K but you out here flexing? Or what? 325,000?
That was fake. Somebody else. He said, let me get that sticker real quick. He probably did go to Claire's.
But like, yo, he was
Lil
right.
Baby a real nigga though. He definitely is like, yo, if you ain't got it, I know how this music should go. I get it when you get your next hit. I understand. As soon as I see Billboard, run me my bread.
You feel me? And like, why are you taking $5K from this nigga anyways?
He's probably gambling or something on the strip club or something. That's probably, you think about it, nobody be like, yo, me get $5K to pay my electric bill. No.
But him and Ocho Cinco had like a little back to back type of little argument on it because, you know, Chad was trying to play him a low key with.
He was right. You gonna get earrings that like for what? For what?
What the hell you need to spend $325,000?
You couldn't give Baby $5,000. Granted, I get it. Sometimes a nigga ask me like, "Well, I was gonna pay you back, nigga. Wait, you ain't gotta do this in front of people." Relax.
Now the fans brought it up. Baby didn't do that himself. You feel me? The fans brought up an old box.
Baby
video.
was funny though. He's like, I understand you down. I'm like, yo, don't worry about it. I get it from you because another nigga would have been like, yo, let me see you in the back real quick.
That's a fact. But that's what I also want to talk about too. Is like, why do we have to keep up with certain flexes that really don't mean shit?
Because that's all we ever learned as a culture. We put value. There was always value on our body. Think about it from slavery. Slick talk section. Sorry. Our only value was in our bodies and what people thought we could do for them. And even after slavery, post Jim Crow, that was the only value a lot of people saw in us, whether it was legally or illegally. You feel me? Whether it was like, all right, I'm in the penitentiary now, they got me working for cheap labor. I'm a body, or I'm outside in the streets. I'm like, all right, you need me to do X, Y, and Z. You need me to drive trucks. Remember, we weren't qualified to get those office jobs. So what you want to do? Drive trucks, do sanitation, which are good paying jobs now, but it's backbreaking work. You feel me?
That's a fact.
And then it's like, how did you stunt? You didn't go, if you was lucky, give grandparents or something, bought a house, but it's like more times than not, you went and bought that nice little coat. You bought that little chain. You bought, the nice little car. You bought something to show, I'm doing quite all right for myself, sir. Something that's so I'm doing so all right, they going to pull me up every time I ride through the white neighborhood.
Facts.
So you saying now a lot of people that's in entertainment, granted, how do you show you really on point? You doing some shit. I gotta get this diamond chain, this diamond necklace.
Niggas getting mad chains, but the homies that they with not even flaunting, or just niggas, they family not even good. Niggas didn't even buy their family, they mom a crib, but you got fucking Amiris, fucking $100,000 chains on. Like, that shit don't make sense to me.
Corday said the realest shit. He said, yo, my financials will tell you, like, you shouldn't be buying $100,000 anything unless you got $30 million. Like, that's got to be to a point where it's like you got more than enough excess to pay for your shit, whoever you support and whatever. And then, like we always said, with these music contract breakdowns, like, all right, you sign $1 million deal, you're giving $250 away, $250 to $500 away in taxes.
That's a fin.
You got your manager taking 10%, and then you got to pay back whatever the label spends on you. You got to pay that back. So really, you probably in a hole. If not, you probably seeing 20% of that million. So you're seeing $200,000. You gonna buy $100,000 chain? I don't think Icebox has a firm or pay later.
Buy these jeans, like, yo, these niggas are married bandits. Niggas still be living in their fucking projects, but having $1,200 jeans. I do not understand that mindset.
Yeah, I ain't pocket watching, but some don't seem right about that.
I'm pocket watching that because I'm seeing a lot of these upcoming, especially these New York rappers. Like, yo, y'all still in y'all project building, but y'all niggas flaunting fucking Jordans and Amiri jeans. Like, what's
Jordans,
going
nigga,
on?
Designer
Jordans. Like, come on now. Like, make that shit like y'all priorities fucked up because you out here trying to impress the world that I got it. I'm
about to say you want the girl that in the club to come fuck with you because you got money. How she know? You got face value money. You ain't got investments. You ain't got long term wealth. If you get sick tomorrow and can't go to the studio, you not eating. You feel me?
That's why y'all niggas should be linking up with Slick to talk about crypto and NFTs and some stock shit.
I'm not a financial advisor. I just present ideas, and whatever you do with it is on you. But I think real shit though, I feel like that's the good thing about our immediate friend group. Everybody's trying to figure out ways to make extra bread. Yeah, that's. And I think too is like, you know what, the kids that is flipping the sneakers, they further ahead. You know, they getting bread. It's like, I'm gonna buy something for $100 and resell it for $250. I made my money back and then some.
Yep.
Why not? You know. If you into the market, you into crypto, find new ways to make bread. If you into selling something, you start a boutique. We talked about
generational
urban
wealth.
Talked about that the Virgil and the urban clothing, right?
Yep.
Streetwear. Like, yo, it's so many ways, man. I'm just like, yo, don't feel like you got, that's how people really know you on. I heard that. I didn't go to the party on Wednesday, the 3DOS. Shout out to all of them. But I heard it was like a lot of people wearing tier, and then the guys that run tier were actually in the spot. So imagine how dope that is. You don't even got to know I got it like that, but everybody in here wearing my shit. That's how you know I got it like that. That's how you know my bread is stacking. And you know them shit's not cheap.
Yup, definitely not. You feel me? But you know what else is cheap if you're looking for some cheap but quality clothing? Our merch, this might not go well. Go check it out.
Excellent segue. So before we get into the song of the week, we have just dropped. We're on the Patreon. We're on the YouTubes. Video coming soon. Like, we really working out here.
You know what? Slick, we'll give them a little exclusive. Insert the clip of our interview with
the Blurred Explorer
right here. You feel
All right,
me?
yo. So we did an exclusive interview. We mentioned in the last episode with the Blurred Explorer. We're going to drop that right here, and we come back with the song. We'll drop it right after the song of the week. How about that? Sound good?
Let's go.
We'll play it after the song of the week, and then we'll give you guys our topics. But yo, you don't want to miss this. But I think now it's the time of the show where you guys, if you enjoy the music, you enjoy the vibes, you might want to exit YouTube right now.
That's a fact.
You might want to run over to Apple Music, Spotify, Sounder FM. Where else we at? We at Amazon Podcast, Stitcher Podcast, iHeartRadio Podcast. We everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
Literally, like, yeah, I get emails about shit every day. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do my job. What are y'all bothering me for? But yeah, song of the week. I guess I'll go first. You ready? No. You're not ready yet. Man, that was under the influence though. It'll be in the verses.
Yes.
Man, is it that time? Don't forget, y'all. We're gonna actually put the link to the Blurred interview after too. So pay attention to that too. Check that out. The full length content will be on the Patreon page.
Yes, and if you subscribe to the Patreon, you get this episode early as well. So all the tier information is in our
and
Patreon.
Commercial free.
Come on now, we out here, but you know what time it is. It's the fan favorite. It's what everybody looks forward to. Drop it, Slick.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here.
Oh, word.
Shit, what is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
It is very fun here indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 52's Toxic segment, also known as the Toxic Service Announcement, where we just get in our bags just a little bit. As you know, we're going to hit y'all with 2, and then we got an exclusive one for the Patreon. But, don't you fret. You can be a member of that, too, for just a little cup of coffee.
Yep, that's a Fendi.
All right,
what's the first one?
First joint we about to do, Halle Berry's Nasty Request. So if you guys haven't been paying attention to social media, Halle Berry has been everywhere, and I figured out why. She dropped a movie on Netflix. I don't think it's no titties in it. You know, Monsters Ball. Shout out. That scene changed my life.
But it also has a album, a soundtrack produced by Cardi B, which is like an all female
That's dope.
album.
That's dope as hell, right? But she's been doing a lot of press, a lot of media, and she's had a lot of questions. She did one with Young and May. I believe it was like, was it the freakiest thing that turns her on or something like that? It's like, she said sucking tongue. You know, Young and May was sitting there in a puddle.
What? Her strap on was hard.
She's like, stop playing. You got my pussy hard. Oh, you gonna get trouble for that.
You had her strap on. She had her strap on a beam right there.
But shit, I was like, damn, Halle. And you don't realize Halle Berry is 55 years old.
And still couldn't get it.
She falling into that Angela Bassett category. Where
that's that vintage coochie right there.
Young man, get that oil bottle off the counter. Let's go.
I seen her boomerang. I still wanted that.
But Halle Berry said that the nasty. You got the audio now?
Nah, I don't
got the audio. She said the nastiest request that has ever been made for her from a partner during sex. He asked, can he spit in her face?
What kind of degrading shit?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, we here for a little rough shit, but spit in your face? Wait a minute.
You feel me? I know spit in your mouth, you know, for my guys who eat ass, they be spitting booty holes. You feel me? I never heard of somebody want to spit in your face. Like, what?
That was this might not go. That was some cracky shit. that was like, wait a minute. Like, what?
Yeah.
And like, it's not like this is just like, not that would make it okay if it was a random girl. This is Halle fucking Berry. Have some respect, you heathen.
You feel me? Like, I know niggas get out of hand once they begin in it, but like, nah, if for sure you wanted you to spit on her face, would you spit on her face?
We gotta talk about her daddy issues or whatever first. So wait a minute. I feel like I'm trying to think like what's the.
I mean, if I'm a pleaser, so if a woman asks me to do that for her, I would spit on her face. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna spit like a little bitch, like.
I mean, you know, this might be TMI, but you know, when she do suck dick, I do wipe my dick on her face.
And this is exactly why the theme song goes the way it does. Exactly why that line is so important. That was wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, this is the safe space, are we not?
It's a safe space. I mean, that should have been written on the docket.
Hey, some girls appreciate good face fuck sometimes. Go on, can we talk about it?
I'm never like, all right, here, you filthy.
You never wiped it off a little bit?
No, because I'm not
after nothing to.
I'm not.
You're not living life, King.
Apparently, I'm not. I was not mentally prepared for that. Wow. I was going to ask was the nastiest request you ever got, but that shit.
That wasn't a request. The nastiest request I ever got.
That's wild. You really just here wipe that off.
Oh, you never did that? She never smacked it. You never smacked it across her cheek when sucking dick.
No, I don't think.
What? Hold on, let's talk about this. Hold on, get up.
I'm really trying to think. Have I? I don't know.
So when Shorty ever gave you like a guac and then when she taking out, she's looking at you with them little cute eyes and smacked the dick across her chin a little bit, like bow bow.
My mental Rolodex. My mental Rolodex is not accurately registering. I don't know. They might have. I just don't remember it. I might have been drunk. Shit go down.
And then sometimes when they suck in the balls, you feel me? The head, this shit just drop on top of their head. And then, you just gotta just.
But that's gravity. That's fucking gravity. That's not me. I'm going out of my way like, here, bitch, ha 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 ha. Like I'm having a lightsaber fight with her forehead.
Bro, why not?
I'm trying to think. What's the nastiest thing? I don't think I've ever gotten no crazy requests like to spit in a girl's face.
Okay, yes, I had one crazy request. Oh damn! This is a horrible episode for me. Well, this might not go well. Shorty actually wanted me to hit her.
What the
fuck?
Like
a smack, like a not even a smack on the ass, but a smack on the face.
Oh, you was fucking with them white women.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I was not with it because, like, if you don't know me in real life, I am a big individual. I'm tall, very tall. And I'm black. I'm not about to put any evidence, any physical evidence, any bruise of mine. But you know what? Not me though. But my one of my good friends, he was messing with this shorty who wanted to get punched in the ribs. Like she was like very into like she was like TMI. She was riding him and she was like, "Yo, punch me in my ribs. I love that shit." You know, some girls want to get choked, but she was like, "Yeah, choke me and punch me in my rib while I'm riding you." And when he was telling me this shit, I was like,
Timberlands on or something. She was getting jumped into the dick gang. Okay, understood.
Yeah, bro. And I was just like, bro, I don't know how I would feel in the situation for Shorty asked me to punch her in the rib. Like, some girls get off of that pressure, bro. Yo, there's certain girls out there, yo, they like to be abused in some way. And then the whole spit in the face thing, now looking back at it, it's not too wild to me. There's some girls that will probably be down to it, depending on, you feel me, the type of sexual experience you have with them.
I'm really trying to think. I don't got nothing like that. I ain't never. I don't know. Shit, am I boring? I thought I was quite entertaining, but damn,
you don't call girls bitches in the bag. Like, come on, we talked about that in our pod earlier days. Come on now. That means
too much visceral rage behind that, you dirty bitch.
Oh, okay. You see, you can't say it like that.
Exactly. It don't work.
Now you gotta sound like a little. You gotta put your Aegis Alba's, low voice, like
come here, bitch.
Good shit. Come here, bitch. Yeah, suck this dick.
It's too much work, too much effort. I don't got time to talk. I'm trying to get it in. I'm trying to maintain my 33 seconds to 7 minutes. Damn, but nasty request. I don't know.
Yeah, anything involving me.
But I can
hitting you. That's a
don't ask me. Don't ask me to fuck on a heavy flow day, neither. That did happen to me. That's probably it's just, I need it. I was like, all right, fuck, and bitch squirted. And I was just like, well, I look like a busted ketchup packet right now. I was fucking furious.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's crazy too. What about nasty requests? What? Yeah, any golden showers clip. I am not doing no damn golden showers out here.
Yeah, that's not happening either. Never ever.
Oh, some girls, some guys. Wasn't it a dirty move called like the Dirty Sanchez?
Oh, they did it. He was telling the rules of shit that they could do. The shorty was trying to shit on his chest.
Yeah, nope. and smeared it.
Don't ever.
Yeah, no feces or nothing. I don't fuck with those dirty requests out there.
Say, don't you ever in your life.
But if you kind of do a spit bubble on a dick, or you want to get choked out, that falls in my alley. You feel me? What about a girl choking you? You don't mind if a girl, like, she riding you, she choke you?
I don't mind that. Fuck it. Listen, I'm down for the ride. Let's go.
She spit in your mouth.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So you're not as boring as you make it seem.
Yeah, I'm not smacking girls in the face with my dick though.
I know you have. I know you have.
I'm not running through like pow, 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 pow.
You never just gave her a light tap. Pow, pow.
Unless it was gravity related.
Come on, you never just rubbed her. Come on, King. You not living life, King.
I don't know.
You not living life. You feel me? Certain girls, once they start sucking, when you start face fucking them, they be with the shits.
I don't know.
Shout out to all my girls who like to get face fucked out there. You feel me?
You are national treasures.
Y'all are. God has blessed you, and I hope God continue to bless you in every endeavor in your life.
I'm about to say you deserve nothing but light. All right, last toxic topic for the episode. Remember, you want to catch the third joint that'll be on the Patreon page. Yeah.
Yes.
She's pretty butt. You want to load that up?
Yeah. Let me get that right here.
So, fellas, this is about y'all. Let's talk.
How do I word this? When men see women that they think are fine, do y'all ever wonder, like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Do you ever think, like, maybe she's like a serial killer?
Yes, but I still want her.
When I was in the game, I never thought that. Like,
you never thought that?
I was like, yo, this bitch is fine. Yo, I gotta get it. Come here, girl. And then you find out she got like fucking puppies locked in her closet in the basement.
She bipolar. You feel me?
I'm about to say she do seances on the regular just for fun. I'm just like, you ain't say none of this shit on your Instagram page.
You just saw some good bikini pics.
I'm about to say some good
birthday dinner pics.
I saw a waistline, some good selfies. People seem to like you. As soon as you go home, it's a different ballgame.
I ain't gonna lie. At our age now, girls who are beautiful and single,
run the other way. Run the other fucking way.
I ain't gonna hold you. You in your late 20s, and nobody put a seed in you. Nobody ever like you not divorced or anything like that.
I'm about to say
you just out here just single, just free.
We not single shaming, but we single shaming because it's a sign. If you go to the store and you go get a bag of chips and there's only one kind of chips there, you gonna be like, there's something wrong with the motherfuckers. why nobody getting these shits? I like regular Lay's and
unless I personally know you and I know you just hopped out of a relationship. But if I don't know you and you've been single and I talk to you, you tell me you've been single for like some 2 or 3 years, I'm like, okay, that's
single. But then you know what? Because girls be lying. They be like, I've been single. How many niggas you been talking to?
Oh yeah, who's breaking your back currently?
Yeah,
Facts.
That should get you tight. Like, I'm not doing nothing. Nah, you fucking don't fucking lie to me.
You feel me? You just don't have the title, but you have a couple niggas that you talking to.
It's a nigga right now. If he don't respond back to you in a timely fashion, you gonna be tight and start throwing subs on Twitter.
Oh, that's offending.
I'll be like, yo, I'm trying to spit game at you and you over here posting about somebody else. And now you mad at me because I'm having attitude? Yes, I have an attitude. I know the game. I do the same shit.
That's a fact. Yo, but that is a true fact that us guys do think. I think when we're younger, we don't think that because we're just happy that the girl is beautiful. And we
I'm
just
about to say she bad. I'm gonna brag about her, and then she bad for you at the same time. It's
but
fuck.
Ladies, it doesn't matter because as long as you cute and all that good stuff,
you gonna get away with a lot of bullshit.
You gonna get a nigga.
A lot of bullshit.
And us guys, bro, we know toxic girls from the get-go, but we just hop in all happily into the shit and then complain like, yo, this girl really crazy. Like yo, she told you.
Some of them don't tell you though. Some of them be fronting. And you know, this is this lie. You be like, girl, you're not crazy. You're just a little passionate.
Red flag. Red flag on the play.
You be selling
technical. Get the play out of here.
You be selling that shit like, yo, you're not crazy, girl. You just a little passionate. I understand.
You know how I am. It's just not me. It's just how I was raised.
They tell you stories about shit they used to do to their old boyfriend, and she be like, "Oh, that's not crazy. You had to do what you had to do." Then they do it to you. It's like this bitch told. She told
that's
me.
A fact. Like
I
caught him cheating, but I slashed his tires. I cut up his car. I went to his house. I broke his PlayStation, broke his TV. Oh yeah, but he cheated on you, so I understand why you did all of that.
Yeah, nah, he was doing you dirty, girl. Sometimes you gotta defend.
Now she over here damaging your property. You over here like, yo, this is really crazy.
like, yo, babe, where you at? Nowhere. Why? Because I think I see you in the bushes by my job. What you doing? Why is you here?
Facts. And fellas, if she ever asks you a question, 9 out of 10 times she already know the answer. Be careful.
Don't lie. You know what fuck you up though? Because you never question how she found out. you just immediately go on defense like, nah, what you talking about? I mean, I'm something. And you like weeks later, he's like, wait a minute, how the fuck?
Babe, that time you went out with your friends, you told me you was going out with your friends to that restaurant. You sure you went to that restaurant? Oh, abort mission, run. It's over, King. You got caught.
Yeah, just start
apologizing already.
God forbid you try to flip the script. I'm just going through so much. You sit here like, you right.
You know,
fellas, remember this, especially for the youngins. Yo, every bad chick somewhere, there's a nigga out there that's tired of her shit.
Oh, that's a fact.
And ladies, we not trying to say that this doesn't apply to y'all at all, but y'all know niggas not shit. Y'all get them whole babies, so I can't feel sympathy.
I just might not go well.
That might not go well. Well, we understand.
Also, fellas, you have to understand. If you go after that bad chick, understand the type of maintenance that you need to do to maintain that bad chick.
It's like a luxury car.
Yes.
It's not done once you drive it off the lot. There's a lot of work that needs to go.
That's a fact. Because a lot of niggas be wanting these quote-unquote bad women out here, and then when they get them, they realize, oh, shit, I can't keep up with this type of...
We gotta go where this weekend? We gotta go to all these events. You want sections? Ah, shit.
Good roof, Chris.
What? You need your hair and makeup done?
Tomahawk steak? What?
All right, what time the movie start? Movie start at 7. I gotta get ready at 4. Why are you getting dressed at 4 o'clock?
We just met. You want me to take you to a vacation already? Oh, yeah, fellas.
And also be aware, you're not the only one. She could tell you she the only one, but you're not the only one. This is where they're gonna get triggered. They're gonna be like, Slick, why you saying all of this? I thought Brian was the wrong one. This is where they're gonna get triggered. But she gonna tell you you're the only one. There's a nigga that was paying a bill for her at a time. The ex nigga still around. It's a couple of other niggas that she was fucking with. Maybe someone that was breaking her back down. Maybe one that was trying to break her back down. She was entertaining. Just understand, you are on a 6-month trial.
That's a fact.
Understand this, my young brothers, my young Padawans. Shout out to Southside Jedi. You are on a 6-month trial. What she trying to see? All right.
Great responsibility.
Yeah.
Great power comes with great responsibility. So
great responsibility. You better try not to choke her. You're gonna be upset. Don't just pay attention to the signs.
Once you cut off, don't be surprised. Next week she in a whole different country.
She got a whole new boyfriend or something. You feel me?
You gotta understand. That's why I say, yo, you know how girls be saying, they want a medium ugly nigga?
That's why.
You get a medium ugly chick, she gonna hold you down. You feel me? You always go after that bad
She
chick.
she can't be medium cute. Why she can't be medium? Why you look at the glass half full? Can it be half empty? Can it be half
That's
full?
what women be saying. So I wanted to, give them the equal playing field. What they be saying to us.
But medium ugly just such a bad connotation. How you gonna say, girl, you medium ugly? I'm gonna still fuck with you though.
Nah, but you hold it down, queen. Like everything else. You feel me? You do right by me.
I ain't calling her medium. I'm gonna call her medium cute. I'm gonna be like
She's gonna say, what the fuck is why I can't be high level cute? That's exactly what girls gonna say.
Rather you call her ugly? Unless she call herself ugly, that's the only time it's okay.
It's not okay if she call herself ugly. It's not okay.
Look, check one for low self-esteem.
Trust me, it's never okay. Once a girl start calling herself ugly, you better uplift that girl.
I'm about to say you got hype it. Yo, come girl, you're not even that. I know you one eye bigger than the other, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
What? If I was in a room with you and Rihanna, I'm gonna choose you, knowing damn well you lying your ass off.
I have never said that in my whole entire life. I would never say that. If you and Rihanna holding on for dear life, we're gonna talk about it. Like Rihanna, like what's in it for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a flower on your grave every year.
like, babe, it's Rihanna. That's the name of the episode, babe. It's Rihanna.
Yes, I like that. All right, though. So we have an extra topic on our Patreon. Go subscribe to hear that. Anyway, you know what it is. Please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. Everything business deals, branding opportunity, emails at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It was a good job, your boy Slick Grace. And make sure you pick up that merch. Slick Chicks Rock. Have a great one.
Distinct beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's...
All right, we live. All right, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Slick Grayson. B Breezy is here with us, and we got a special treat for y'all today, y'all. We got the Blurred, the Black Nerd. He's here to put y'all on game about his two novels that he's written. Very great travel guides, amazing reads. He's going to put us on some game about why we should be traveling, why we should be seeing the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Black Nerd. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Long time coming. What's going on with you? What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Yeah, y'all have to excuse me if I'm not looking at the camera because I'm an ESL teacher. I got classes, so I'm trying to get my classes, make sure my lessons are ready, make sure we're tight.
Hey, no, bro, trust me, as a fellow educator, I understand how that goes. I'm happy we were able to, we trying to work on this for a couple of months, so the fact that we got it here,
yeah.
You know, you bringing some great knowledge to the audience, so we want to just, honor that time. Probably letting a little early just to give you some time to make sure you're ready for class, but let's start with your story, man. Let's start with the Black Nerd. How did the Black Nerd come about? Let's tell the world.
Actually, my original handle, I went by the Minority Travel. It came out around 2018, 2019. I was kind of doing a little revamping, like trying to build my brand up. So my content is focused on Black travel, trying to get more Black people, particularly African Americans, to travel more, to see the world. So that's my goal.
Gang, African Americans.
And for me, at least, it's like if I can just get one person to say, go get their passport, go travel to another country, I call it success, really.
All right. I like that. How long you been traveling?
I moved from South Korea. Well, I'm from South Carolina. So I moved to South Korea back in May 2016. So I've been abroad for 5 years now. 5 years of counting.
South Carolina. I got family out there. That's why I used to spend my summers. So we gang in on a lot of stuff over here. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So 5 years. How did we get to Korea? Like, was it a personal thing? Was it a work thing?
Work.
Girl thing?
Work, man.
Work. All right. So tell the people what you do.
Yeah. So I teach ESL. I'm an English as a second language teacher. I first worked in what we call Hagwons, or private at school English academies, for profit. They're more for profit side. And then I transitioned back in 2020 to teaching in an elementary school, which fortunately that didn't end well because of COVID mainly. I didn't get a chance to teach a single student, unfortunately, but that's a different story for another time. But now I'm currently in my own classroom right now, so I'm officially started teaching officially in an elementary school this year, March 2021, in the countryside of Korea.
Congratulations. I'm going to clap it up for that one because that's fire. All right, so elementary school, big things. What is it like over there in Korea now that, how are their COVID protocols? I know over here we're pretending everything is fine. You probably hear us rant about that all the time. So how's it over there?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, just like over here in Korea, you got people, some of them, they ain't gonna say it out loud, of course, but there's some people who are tired wearing masks, anti-maskers. I'm pretty sure we got anti-vaxxers here too. But again, unlike in the U.S., there's more individualism, where it's like all about me and my needs. Other countries are about it's about the whole society. We got to do it for the greater good, During the pandemics, there are times where the levels got so high, Korean government say, okay, bars, restaurants, hotels, gyms, you got to shut down temporarily. And just like everybody else around the world, those businesses, when they did shut down, many of them have never came back financially. They shut down completely, which is unfortunate.
Oh, man. It's crazy. I think that's just very transparent because it's like, even though you're halfway across the world, you seeing the same stuff that's happening here with the, it goes to show not much separates us as people. We all have similar mindsets.
No, really. Exactly.
Just about however you grew up, but a lot of people feel the same way, whether it's the mask mandates, wanting to kind of get by on their own, doing how they want to do. So definitely, what is it like being a black man in Korea?
I'll say this, being a person of color in Asia in general, particularly East, South Asia, is unique, especially as a black man. Because unlike where I come from, U.S., where everybody is diverse, you can literally see one of everything, right? Mm-hmm. Here in Korea, it's it's all homogenous. Everybody looks the same. 95% of the population looks all the same. You can't, anybody who doesn't look Korean or Asian, East Asian particularly, you will stand out hard. You stand out. People will know. And I'll put it like this. When you travel to Asia, yes, all foreigners do get stared at, but usually those with a darker complexion get more looks than a white person.
Have you ever run into any kind of altercations or hostilities just based off your skin color or
nah.
Nobody ever press you? You're a tall dude. It might be intimidating.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say if you at least.
Exactly. Listen. Unfortunately, in South Korea, a lot of South Koreans do believe in stereotypes about other cultures, what they see on TV, right? Mm-hmm. So I kind of got that advantage. When they see me, I'm 6'7", 2 meters tall. So when they see me, they think I'm probably a basketball gangster. And I'm like, yes, use that for the advantage.
I dig it. Oh man.